facts. A stats versus facts. Hey, you know where we at on the stats versus facts. Yeah, my boy, hello, black, you on the stats versus facts. And you might get smacked by the stats versus facts. Hey. Yo, what's going on, everybody, and welcome to Stats versus Facts. You know where we at, Sports Talk. It's your boy Marshall. I'm here with the crew. What's up, crew? What it do? What it do?
Another day.
Hello.
Yes, yes, sir. Got my man C Mac back with the glasses. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Got my
That's
man
all it
G
is.
Reg. We still looking for that money, but it's coming.
Yeah, money. Yeah, G money.
Right, G Money. And today we got three special guests with us. We got my man DC. What's going on, DC?
What up?
DC with the Jared Allen fro. I feel it.
The
Natural, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. Got my man, the postman Tweezy, Mr. Anton. What's going on?
What's up, man? What's up? Hey, Marsh.
The
Hey,
mailman.
we gotta hey, we gotta switch your little intro moves, man. I like it though. I like it. Gotta switch the moves up a little more though. I like it.
Right. This is work in progress. And then all the way out in Italy, that's right, home of the real pizza. We got my man LaMarshall Corbett. What's going on, brother?
Chilling, man. What's going on, man? What's good?
In the middle of his season, with Trapani, in this, I always jack it up. Serie A2.
Yeah.
Is it Serie A2? That's the league?
Yeah.
Serie A2, man. Appreciate having everybody on today with us, man. Shoots. Lamarsh, we haven't I've been trying to keep up with you with the season. Tell the people, what's going on out there in Italy, man.
Man, nothing, man. Chilling, man. We still in like a little lockdown though. You feel me? So, we still ain't playing with no fans and that right now. So we just out here just, getting it in. Same old thing every day. Just trying to get it in, man. Trying to string along some of these wins. You feel me? But we getting everybody back. We right now we've been dealing with a lot of injuries. You feel me? So we just got Curtis back when our big man back, which we need our defender. So now that's gonna help us out. So we just taking it day by day, bro, and just handling business.
Yeah, for sure. Good, man. Right now, what you got about how many more games left before y'all hit the playoffs?
I think we got like 14 left.
14. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And y'all are sitting at what's the record right now?
6 and 9. We sit right at 8th place, 8th, 9th right now. We tied. It's like 14, like 4 of us tied right for like 6 through 8, 6 through 9th and shit right there.
Okay. Yeah, man. Keep that up. Keep that up. I mean, for those of y'all who don't know, Marshall's been MVP out there for the last 3 straight years. 3
Yep.
years.
Ooh, repeat.
Yo, MVP, you better get on it, man. Y'all better make the playoffs.
Hey, you already know it's come. It's come.
That's right, man. So shoes, y'all. Let's dive into the big question. Who's gonna win the dadgum Super Bowl on Sunday? Chiefs, Buccaneers, man. I'm gonna go around the room and let everybody give their piece of who they think is gonna win and why. Let's go ahead and start with my man Tweezy.
Oh, okay. So I'm starting it off. You already know. Like me, I'm a biased guy, so I can't bet. And when I bet, I feel like every time I bet, especially big games, 9 times out of 10 I lose. So when I really like a team, I'm not gonna bet because every time I bet on the team I like, they always let me down. So betting wise, I'm not doing no betting. So, because I'm never going to bet against Brady. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and roll with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs because I feel like that offense and Andy Reid is untouchable. And I just feel like Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT. We never seen nothing like it. And I want to continue him. I want to continue seeing him doing well. And I feel like for him to continue on his journey, in order to do that, you got to beat the GOAT. And in order to beat the GOAT, you're going to have to bring it on. We're going to have to bring it this Sunday. So that's my take. I feel like the Chiefs got it. And I feel like I feel like if Brady throw 3 picks like he did against the Green Bay, it's gonna be a high scoring game, and I don't think the Buccaneers can come back from it. And man, I'm gonna try to speed this up because there's a lot of people in the chat room, and I don't want to be all day talking. So man, I just feel like Buccaneers defense gonna really have to bring it because man, I've seen some highlights of the last, I forgot what week they played, but when they played against the Chiefs, Buccaneers, man, Tyreek was straight he was straight disrespecting them, bro. He freaking, I think it was like a 50 or something yard touchdown, and he freaking did a backflip in the end zone. I don't know if y'all remember that, but man, that's straight. Yeah, I know they record, they showing that in the film sessions all day, every day, just showing the disrespect that Tyreek did. But like I said, I love it. It's football. I think Andy Reid's going to bring it. It's going to be a great game. And I feel like this is the Super Bowl that we asked for, and this is what we're going to get. And it's going to be a great show. So I'm excited to see what's going to go. But yeah.
What's the score going to be?
Let's see. I'll say 36-31.
Okay.
Ooh, that over's going to hit. I like it.
Okay.
What's the over under, DC?
56.5.
True. And I think the Chiefs are what, a
3.5
plus 3?
3.5.
Chiefs.
No, that's just at 3.5. Damn, you got a 3? Where'd you get that 3 at?
Juice hit.
Yeah, they're a 3-point favorite.
Yeah, it's a 3.
Oh, they dropped it.
Okay. LaMarshall, King Swerve, yo,
What's that?
what you got? Who's your pick and why?
It's tough, man. You know, me, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs for sure. I mean, their offense is tough. That Tyreek special, Patrick Mahomes special. Yeah, other boy on the outside too, and big was Kelsey the tight end or whatever.
Yeah.
So they tough, but at the same time, bro, you talking about Tom Brady on the other side, man. It's just really, it's really hard to say anytime he's on the other side, man, because he's special. You feel me? So he can make anything happen with anybody. So I'm going with the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Tom Brady throw a couple interceptions like he did, like Tweezy said. But if not, it's gonna be tough. I really see it being a high scoring game though. Definitely in the 30s for sure. I mean, it's gonna have to be. Like, you really can't stop neither one of those teams offensively anyway, no matter how good he is defensively. You have 2 great quarterbacks, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be tough. But I want to see the Chiefs take it though, for sure.
What's the score prediction? Just give me the score.
I had 28-34.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That is. Okay, I like it. All right. DC, come on with it.
I'm gonna have to go with the Chiefs as well.
Damn.
Oof.
Dang, boy. We'll put some cheese in. Let's go, cheese in.
Man, I mean, just like these 2 gentlemen just stated, man, that offense is, you can't stop that offense. And you can double Tyreek Hill and you can double Travis Kelce. They did that the last time they played, and it worked out a little bit, not too much, but it worked out. You could double them, but the thing is, you still got Mecole Hardman coming in, and then you have Sammy Watkins as well. I know Sammy Watkins is an injury-prone type cat, but this is just one game right here. He's here for one game.
Yeah.
He balled out. He actually balled out in last year's Super Bowl. He did better than most. He almost had
I
100
agree.
yards for over like 6 or 7 catches. So he
Right.
did pretty well last year, and I think he's a sleeper for the Super Bowl MVP. By the way, I'm gonna go with Sammy Watkins as a Super Bowl MVP.
It's a good pick.
We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to that. So you got the Chiefs with the score of what?
Yeah. Let's see. I think that over is gonna hit. See, the Buccaneers, man, they scored 30 points in fucking every game they've played, like the last like 6 or 7 games. The Chiefs, you're just not gonna hold them under 30 points.
Yeah, facts.
It's not gonna happen. So I
For
mean,
real.
It happened to last year's Super Bowl.
huh?
I said, I
Last
believe,
year's-
I believe it happened. to last year's Super
No,
Bowl.
they scored 30.
They scored 30 last.
They more mature now though. They more mature now. That whole year's different. Like
Yeah,
the whole
yeah.
year. That makes a
Yeah.
big difference, man. Especially with the same team.
Yeah, I believe that. Fucking last, my bad.
You're good.
Last year, I thought Mahomes was he was nervous. It was his first Super Bowl. First Super Bowl he ever
Yeah.
played in. I thought he played real nervous throughout that entire thing.
And that was the worst, and that was that was probably the worst game we seen Mahomes play, and they still
Ever.
came back when they needed, like 3rd and 15. I'm gonna throw a bomb to Hill. That's insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no matter how good you'll be nervous in that situation. Your first time for sure.
Yeah. Now he knows what it takes. I mean, he even said that he didn't even know how to read defenses last year. Now he said he knows how to read defenses. I mean,
That's crazy.
this year, he knows what it takes to win now, and the rest of the guys around him know the same thing.
Yep.
Like I said this earlier, like I know Tom Brady is the more experienced player in the Super Bowl, but the Chiefs are the more experienced team in the Super Bowl.
I
versus
agree.
the Buccaneers. The
They know
Buccaneers
they
players
roll,
ain't been
man.
there.
Yep.
Buccaneers players ain't been there. Brady has, but the rest of them haven't.
Gronkowski has.
Yeah, but
That's
that's two. That's two, but you got a whole team that done been though. You feel me?
I agree.
yeah.
Offensively and defensively. So that's a big difference.
I feel like Gronk is not as much as a threat as he was in New England.
I agree.
Yeah.
It was a
Like,
knee injury.
It's more outside weapons now.
Yeah, that and it's like I feel like that the way Gronk played back then, like that style is not like it kind of died down. Like you're not gonna just be able to body me and just get open. Like
Yeah,
bro,
I
you
think
gotta
it's a
get
deep- I think
if
it's
they
a
don't
deep
dial
ball
a play
game.
up for you and you don't catch the defense slipping, like that's the only way Gronk is gonna get open unless they dial up a play like a
Facts,
tight end
facts.
screen or you know what I'm saying, something like
Yeah.
that.
So it's
Because
more
I
of a
feel
deep
like
ball. It's
him
more
and
of a
Drake
deep ball
is doing a
game.
lot better job as the number 1 tight end than Gronk is.
Yeah.
Okay. So DC, what's your
Yeah.
score, brother?
You know, I'm gonna give the Buccaneers 30 points in this one. I think this is just gonna be a very high scoring one. Like this one won't disappoint. There's gonna be defensive moments, but it's gonna be an offensive game. I give the Bucks 30. I'll give the Chiefs 37. I think the Chiefs can beat these boys by 7 points with no
I
problem.
agree.
Yep.
I agree.
I like it. C-Mac, go ahead.
Yeah, see, man.
Man, I can never bet against Brady, man.
Yeah.
Can't bet against that man. So I'm going Buccaneers. It's gonna be a close one. I think the Bucks are gonna miss one of their field goal or the extra point attempts early on in the game. It's gonna end up being 37-31.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. I like that. Go ahead, G Money.
Yeah, I'm going with Chris. I'm going with the Bucks. I think I like Tampa Bay's D line versus Kansas City's O line. I know Andy Reid can scheme stuff up, and Mahomes got some wheels to get out of there, and he gets rid of the ball quickly. I'm just going to take that D line. I think they got some corner help coming back this series. I think is just run the ball. They got to run the ball against the Chiefs. They're ranked 22nd against the run. You got Fournette, you got Rojo. And they're going to have to limit them, and I think they can. So I'm going Buccaneers 31, Chiefs 28.
Yeah. Okay.
Man,
And,
if Pittsburgh doesn't drop any balls, they can definitely win.
Yeah. Freaking you're right about the D line because Kansas City, they got what, 2 O linemen that's out, Fisher's out.
Yeah, they're missing some dudes on that line.
You got Vita Vea, you got Sue, you got JPP.
Yep. Oh yeah, JPP's been to the Super Bowl, hasn't he? That's another
Get
one.
after it.
Yeah, he's been there.
Yeah.
All right. So I know that man, I'm pretty sure that the Chiefs are gonna win this game. You know, Patrick Mahomes, hard to bet against him. The offense that they have, Kelsey, Hill. Defense is okay. I mean, Tyrann Mathieu makes big plays from him too. But I gotta say, there's a deciding factor that kind of changed my mind the other day. I don't know if y'all watched Inside the NBA, but anytime Charles Barkley picks a team, I pick against him because that team probably gonna lose, and he picked the Chiefs, so I'm going with the Buccaneers. I don't want to pick with Charles Barkley and the teams to go.
First of all, I ain't believing that Charles Barkley say or do anything.
Yeah,
I'm not worried about no Charles Barkley. He
I
needs.
know. I'm just
Charles
He worried
Barkley
about
ain't too
him.
much into football like that. So when
That's
you say
just-
something
I ain't
about
worried
football,
about
it's like
him.
whatever.
it's just a running. This is a joke I have, but
I agree. I feel that. When he who was he hyping up the Portland? He said this year. I think he said the Denver Nuggets is going to go all the way this year.
Portland's going to the finals.
He
That's what-
did say that though. He did.
Yeah, but point being, I'm going with the Bucks. Why? I think Patrick Mahomes is going to have a bit of a Super Bowl hangover performance. Like, he didn't play that well last year. I don't even think he deserved the MVP, Super Bowl MVP last year. He may come in with a little chip on his shoulder, thinking, "Oh, you know, I should have been the MVP over Aaron Rodgers." Because I think Aaron Rodgers probably won't get that thing. But I think that the Buccaneers overall, with the defense that they have, as you mentioned, Greg, or G Money, and the fact that the Chiefs have a couple of offensive linemen out, they're gonna bring pressure to Mahomes, and he's been looking a little fragile, especially after that game against the Browns, you know, with his toe, and of course he got concussed and whatnot. So I think they're gonna put pressure on him. Now, of course, Tyreek Hill's, you know, he's gonna do his thing. If he goes off for 200-something yards, which I don't think he will, if he goes off for that, Chiefs will win. But Buccaneers for me, gonna take this. Brady will get his 7th ring, which means Mahomes will have no chance to catching him as the GOAT. And I got this game going down with the Buccaneers winning 33-27. 33-27.
I think Pat gonna come with it.
Okay.
Dude, honestly, I think they're gonna come with it because they got to get the ref. They can't let the ref cheat because the ref is gonna try to cheat for Brady. So they're gonna have to keep the game and out of the ref's hands.
Yeah, but Pat a young boy, and Pat know the only way to become who he want to become is he gotta go out here and play against that man. And he's going to come and play against that man. He understand what's going on. He got a supporting cast that know his role, and they're going to be riding with it. The boy going to be a problem on Sunday. If he get outside of that pocket with any type of pressure just to pick off, no deep pay, he can go short all day. You got cheat out there. You just get him the rock, it's going to go down. You feel me? Like,
hey, y'all, let's think about this. If Patrick Mahomes wins this, we can argue Patrick is probably he's probably have one of the greatest all time as a superstar or as an athlete, like the best start all time. Because better than Jordan, I would say.
Yeah.
At his age,
2 Super Bowls?
2 Super Bowls at his age, yeah. You can start arguing about his comparisons being one of the best of all time.
You can argue that the Chiefs are one of the best football teams ever.
yeah, facts.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with you.
If he wins this one, if he go 3-peat for sure,
Oh yeah.
He goes 3-peat. Yeah,
goes
nobody's
3-peat
ever
for
done it.
sure.
Man, now y'all pushing it.
But he's gonna be
Oh,
in the, he's gonna
3-peat
be
in
in the
football?
talk. He's
Hey,
gonna be
you
in
gotta
the
you gotta
talks for
push
sure.
it.
They
He'll be in the
could.
talks for sure.
You
They
gotta
could.
push it. Nobody believed Brady had got the 6. So,
Exactly.
hey,
You feel me? You gotta push it. You got to.
So what if he get the 6? But don't 3-peat? Okay, so here it is. What if he went 4 in a row but never get the 6?
4 in a row.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I mean,
But
that-
it's tough. But that's tough. I mean, that's
Yeah.
cool because I mean you gotta put it in real retrospect too. When you win the Super Bowl, you can't do it by yourself. That's no.
Yep.
You gotta have a supporting cast in every single position. So some years you might come up short in the receiver position, the linebacker position, anything that you needed to win a Super Bowl. So
Yeah.
that ring talk is always crazy. You feel me? It's always hard to talk about the ring talk. You know what I'm saying? Because some people be on teams with dynamic players that happen to stay together for so long, but you got a great player that was on a team that come up short a couple times. Don't make that player no colder than the coldest on that team. You feel me? So it's really hard to talk when it comes to rings. You have to just go off of just straight the impact of how quickly they done it, or the impact of how they done it, or the culture impact period with that player to be considered as a great player. So I don't ever really put the ring shit in it. You feel me?
yeah.
Like you have to go off a lot more than that shit.
Okay. I feel that.
I feel you. Well, I want to this round. I want just a quick answer who we think is gonna get Super Bowl MVP. So I'm gonna go in reverse. G Money Super Bowl MVP is.
I think if Tampa, like I picked them to win, I think they're gonna have to run the ball. I think obviously gonna probably give it to Brady no matter what, but I'm gonna take Fournette.
Fournette.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Fournette. C-Mac.
It's got to be Tom Brady. Nobody everybody gives the MVP awards in football to
For real.
QBs. Like it's no question. You could have a guy on the defense with 25 sacks, still not going to get it.
No,
So it doesn't
fact.
matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. DC.
I said it earlier. Sammy Watkins. I'm gonna go with Sammy Watkins.
He's questionable.
MVP.
He might not
We shows
play.
up randomly.
Hey, if he's there, if he suits up, just going with him as a dark horse.
Yeah.
I know it's easy to pick Brady or Mahomes, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give Sammy Watkins a shot. Give
Okay.
him my vote.
Okay. Marshall.
Like he said, Brady Mahomes is easy to get to, but I gotta go with Cheetah, man.
Okay.
I feel like they're gonna win it. He's gonna have to break out and do some things, man. So I'm going with Cheetah, man.
Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it.
The Chiefs win, you figure their offense went off. So then it's an offensive player.
Right.
Mhm.
All right.
Don't sleep on that. Don't sleep on that Chiefs defense. You know, Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator, has beaten Tom Brady in the Super Bowl before.
Yeah, they played hard last week.
When he was with
True.
the
Last game.
Giants.
That's true.
It could be Tyrann Mathieu ended up getting something big, down the
That's
stretch.
true. That's true.
Anton, who you got? MVP.
I'm like with C-Mac, like even like they just gonna give it to the quarterback. If Tyreek Hill has a spectacular game, if anybody on the offense that has a spectacular game, but doing what Patrick Mahomes giving on the ball, they're gonna give it to the quarterback.
Mhm.
It's just how it is nowadays, man. They want to
Yeah.
show, like they want to, stamp. They want to make that quarterback that stamp. Like at the end of the day,
It's the
so
most valuable.
I feel like this. I'm gonna go with Patrick. He's gonna get it.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go. I could go with Mahomes or Brady or something like that. I'm gonna go with one that y'all probably gonna be like, no way. I believe he's playing. I'm gonna go with Antonio Brown as a Super Bowl MVP.
Can you imagine the after show if he wins?
I'm gonna go with him.
How many
Uh,
songs
first
would be
of all,
dropping?
You say Antonio Brown?
If
I
anybody
did
on
say
the
that.
He might not
anybody
even
on TV
play.
besides Brady, anybody good besides Brady, something is going to happen out here.
Say it again.
Tampa is going to blow up everything out there. It's nobody get that over Brady on Tampa. That's just happening. The Chiefs got a better chance with anybody else, but on Tampa, it is not going to happen.
Did they give that Super Bowl to somebody? Well, somebody just had like 5 picks on defense. Like, all right, chill out. We got to give it to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm serious. I'm gonna go with Antonio Brown as MVP. Redemption. That'll be the ultimate redemption, man.
I feel you.
I feel you though, but that ain't he's not gonna get enough touches anyway. He's not gonna get enough touches anyway. Like,
yeah,
nah.
And imagine Antonio Brown, 3 touchdowns, 160 something yards, man.
It'll be dope though. It'll be dope as shit. It'll be dope.
You would need Brady to be like throwing for only like 250, all his TDs to Antonio Brown, maybe a pick.
Yeah.
You would have to throw some.
Hey, if it starts looking that way, I want all y'all to text me and be like, damn, you might be right.
It's still going to Brady because he threw 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, it don't matter.
It don't matter.
Last week.
I'll feel you.
Tom Brady gonna have to go to pump. I mean, AB gonna have to go to punt return to kick return to get a couple of that too.
Defense, get a pick.
There's no way.
We'll see. Choose. What if AB they put him on defense for that last play of the game, you know, like they need to get a touchdown and he gets the interception.
Nah.
I'm dreaming. I'm going on.
Tom Brady have to actually say, you know what, this one is going to go to AB this year. But and then they gonna still say Tom Brady won and it did a great thing by giving the trophy to AB. So it's not gonna happen.
Hey man, you know how they always get like he gets a truck with that. You know, whoever gets that MVP gets that truck. They always have that car. Brady always gives it to one of his teammates afterwards. Like, you can have this car. I'll take the trophy. You can have the car.
I feel you.
I mean, he did let AB live with him.
Yeah.
He did.
True. That's true. So, all right. I see ya. I want to move over to some NBA stuff, fellas. Give me y'all's thoughts on right now, who is in your mind, the rookie of the year? I mean, we got LaMelo, we have James Wiseman, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton.
Quickly.
Quickly. I mean, give me some thoughts. Marsh, I'm gonna start with you.
Man, that's tough. I like all these young boys, man, but my favorite young boy is Edwards. But I think Wiseman, man, is making the biggest impact. Honestly, I mean, Melo is the most popular.
Right.
I mean, let's be real. We know what the NBA goes off of. You know what I'm saying? So, you want to be honest. If the other case, we would have been on this, and I'd be at the locker room somewhere if that was the other case. Right? You feel?
No, without a
So
doubt.
we know how that go. You know what I'm saying? So if more than likely him, Melo, because Charlotte, I mean, they playing decent. You know, with a young team, they all playing decent. I mean, they not winning every game, but I mean, you gotta be real, they not. But I see him winning it. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see Wiseman because I like that dude, bro. I like him.
Yeah.
He's making a big impact offensively and defensively. And he fits well with the Warriors. So yeah, I like to see him get it. But I think Melo will get it.
Okay. C-Mac, I'm gonna go with you next.
I think Anthony Edwards. I think he's got a really good potential. Yeah. Very athletic. If he can get his shot down, increase his percentage, definitely get it with ease, man.
He just
like
needs
a young D Wade. Yeah, like a young D Wade game.
Yeah.
Get that
a little bit more stocky.
Yeah, you get that jumping down.
Yep.
I agree. TC.
pretty much the same thing. These gentlemen just stated the same. You know, LaMelo's more than likely the one to get it because he's the popular guy. You know,
Mhm.
I like Edwards too, man. He's so much of an athlete. You know, it's like he's not basketball yet. You know what I mean? It's like this dude, he could have been a first round draft pick as a fucking football player. Like he's that good of an athlete. When you're that good of an athlete, you learn the game as well. Bringing that in, that's tough to stop.
Mhm.
And I think he has that. Like I like Edwards.
Yeah, I agree with you. Anton.
You know, I gotta go with the ball. I gotta go with LaMelo, man. I mean, coming off the bench, just I just feel like he should be a starter. But just being a Charlotte and actually waking up Charlotte, I feel like Jordan finally did. He finally, out of how many years he been there, finally made the right move.
He did. 11, I think.
Yeah.
12.
Did he
11,
draft
12.
Kimba?
Yeah, because that me and Kemba together.
Okay. Well, I mean, I was sold on Kemba, but I'm not now. He's not no. But I feel like Melo is more of he's more of the fan. He's getting the fan. He's a fan favorite, like you said, all about popularity in the NBA. He's a fan favorite, which is well. But I just like his feel for the game as running the point, man. He been making some passes, like fitting passes at his age. It's like, damn, bro, like, how'd you get that in there? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's kind of like, I guess because he already been playing with men already overseas. So he's kind of got a feel for the game more than any of these other cats.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like he's a step ahead of these guys, and I got to go with Melo. He'll get better, too.
Crazy
but
stat,
I feel like Melo is way better than his brothers, too. So, yeah.
Melo right now is second in scoring for all rookies, second in rebounds for all rookies, first in assists, and first in steals. So I mean,
coming off the bench,
he's going to get
starting now.
For sure.
He's got major minutes last 4 games.
Yeah, he's starting now.
Who's spot he take?
Graham.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see that though. Graham is better off the bench anyway.
Yeah, Graham's better off the bench.
But you gotta think about Lonzo's size, man. You need his size out there with his IQ at the point.
Only thing, I say Lonzo just gotta work on that turnover. But other than that, yeah.
But that's gonna come, because the NBA has so many. Like even like you said, he was overseas playing against grown men. He got the physicality there, but the speed is still is 10 times faster in the NBA than over here. You know, because when I work out with NBA players and we work out, it's so much faster. When I come over here, when I'm over here, it's like, man, shit, I'm in practice every day. Like, this shit ain't nothing. When it's over there, it's like, it's a lot faster, So once he get it down and he understands just time management, change of pace, he's gonna be a problem, bro. And he get a little bit bulkier, he gonna be rough, man.
Yeah.
I agree.
He gonna be rough.
I agree. G Money.
Yeah, I think LaMelo's going to get it. The last 4 games, he's averaging like 19, 6, and 4. 2 of them he started. I think if he gets major minutes, he's definitely he's got the hype too. So he's got 2 things with his favor. Personally, I like Halliburton. I like Halliburton, his game. I think he's he can run a team. He plays defense. He just knows what to do out there.
Yeah.
Very high IQ player.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out Devin Vassell too, Spurs.
Vassell, man, he
can be nice.
He's got good upside. I definitely say that he's got some good upside. I gotta go with LaMelo now, even though I'm a Wiseman fan. I mean, the dude is Wiseman's 7'1". He can shoot. You see him taking the ball from coast to coast. Just got to work on, that defense and staying out of foul trouble. But I mean, he's tough. But we've seen LaMelo. He's taking control of that offense. He is popular, but he's impressed me on a few things. I'll definitely say he's impressed me on a few things. I think that team will be his within the next few years, 3 to 4 years. I would love to actually see him and Lonzo team up in Charlotte if they were able to make that trade. That would be kind of interesting.
You think Lonzo's better than Rozier?
Do I? Oh, defensively, yes. Offensively, no. I don't think he's a better offensive player than Rozier.
Who, Lonzo?
Yeah, I don't think Lonzo's a better offensive player than Rozier.
Yeah.
If you mean scoring wise or just all around offensive player?
Probably scoring wise.
All around offense. I mean,
not scoring wise, no.
well, yeah, not scoring wise. All around offense. Because I mean, Lonzo can pass that ball. I mean,
and Lonzo can pass, he can shoot, he can attack. You know, he can pad it. It's a lot of, but I feel like scoring, Terry tough, scary Terry tough, man.
Yeah, Terry is tough.
He tough on it. Like,
yeah,
going to get a bucket, he tough.
Yeah, I'll take him over Lonzo. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I feel you. I think I want to see the Lonzo LaMelo experiment, because if they do that, maybe when Zion's contract is over, you get him over to Charlotte, and what they were supposed to, they were all supposed to play with each other at UCLA. You know what I mean? So I want to see what they got. I want to see
Chino Hills Hornets.
the Chino Hills Hornets. That's right. That's right. So from that, I want to ask, starting off with DC, who right now in your mind is leading for MVP in the NBA?
Brush up on my basketball. I haven't really been up on it that much. I've been into this football and baseball lately. You know, every year, every year since LeBron's been in the league, I mean, how can you not give this man the MVP award? Because I mean, without LeBron James to his team, they're not even the last team coming into the playoffs. Like, they ain't making the playoffs. Like, they at the bottom. They the gum on the bottom of somebody's shoe. You know. Like, I mean, he makes it work. I'm gonna have to go with LeBron.
Yeah, the GOAT, the goddamn GOAT.
I'm gonna have to go with LeBron. I like Kevin Durant, I like him too. But I mean, fuck, dude.
He's with 3 MVPs though. It's like hard to give it to him.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, LeBron got that man. AD.
Yeah, he got him.
Yeah. See, Matt, who you got?
Tough one, man. DC's on point. Every year, LeBron's been in the league. Damn well could have got MVP, But he can't give it to him, and they purposely don't give it to him because it's not interesting if he's always getting the MVP. So right now, man, I honestly think they should give it to Damian Lillard because what he does and what he can bring for the Portland Trailblazers, despite them not going very far in the playoffs, he still day in day out gives them like 200%, and it's ridiculous for what he does at his height and his scoring ability, rebound ability, team leadership. I think Damian Lillard should be the MVP this year. It's well deserved.
I like that.
I like that.
I was going to that too. That's where I was going.
Go ahead, G Money. We coming to you.
I think they'll probably won't give it to LeBron just because well, maybe this year because they want to make it up from last year.
Yeah,
but he definitely has a chance. But I'll go Embiid. This year. Number 1 team in the East right now. He's averaging about 29 and almost 11 rebounds, almost 2 blocks. I mean, he's really leading that team and really showing us how dominant he can be finally. So.
Okay, I like that. Anton.
My man took the king from me, so I'll have to go with let me see.
You can pick the same one.
I'm gonna say Steph Curry. I was hard on Steph Curry in the beginning of the year because he wasn't, we didn't see that dog in him, and then it got to the point where it was like, all right, Steph Curry. I even made a quick little, deal on Steph Curry. Like, all right, Steph Curry, it's time. Your time. You need to bring it. And that game when he dropped it, what was it, 56 or something, or 60, whatever he did.
Yep.
And when he did that, it was like, all right, now Steph Curry's back. And ever since then, he's been doing good. Like, the team has been playing okay. They're like kind of back in playoff, mode. And I feel like with that team, because they're not all the way there, but I feel like they're a playoff contender. With that being said, I feel that if Steph Curry at least get them in the playoff in the Western, then I feel like he should be at least an MVP candidate. But if he don't, then I'm gonna be giving Steph Curry. I'm gonna be giving him crap just because you can't be the number one point guard or the top 3 point guards all time, and you can't lead your team to a playoff. You know what I'm saying? And that's what gets me to the point where if Steph Curry is not able to lead this team to the playoff this year, then I can't rank him over Allen Iverson. So, yeah.
Okay. Can't rank him over Damian Lillard.
He need Clay too.
His name.
Okay, I like that. Go
He's
ahead.
He's gonna get that comeback player of the year though.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Go ahead, Mars.
Man. Like, I mean, in retrospect, obviously, Braun, I mean, he would get it, but they're not going to give it to him. But y'all know how I feel about Dame. I feel like most valuable players is the only individual award, really. It should go to the best player, you feel me? And I got to go with my boy Bradley Beal, man.
Yeah, Brad.
Oh, I feel you.
That's a good one.
Bradley Beal need to be somewhere in the talks, man. He just don't be in the talks, bro. I don't understand. This dude is crazy, man.
Yeah.
He's a dog. He can kill anybody he want to kill. And I mean, yeah, the Wizards ain't doing shit, but come on, bro. Like, this dude is a problem, bro. Like, Bradley a problem, bro. You feel me? So I got to go with B, man.
Okay.
I feel that.
It's kind of interesting because
you need to team up with Dame.
Yes.
Say it again.
Need to team up. Bradley Beal and Damian Lillard.
Yes.
Need to team up.
I've been saying that.
Oh man, that'll be.
What you gonna do with CJ?
You trade him.
Trade him?
Yeah, I mean,
I've been saying that.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to trade him. He's still a starter on somebody's squad.
You can get rid of CJ.
Yeah,
like top 6 right now in shooting guard.
But Bradley Beal's number 1 in shooting guards. I've been saying that for years. Dame and Beal fit better than Dame and CJ. Been saying that for years.
Oh, baby.
The issue with Portland is their small forward.
It ain't a drop like that.
Exactly.
It's not a drop. I'm saying Beal is
you got Clay, bro. You can't even give Bill the title. Bill ain't earned it like that. They 3-10 now.
4-10.
Okay.
Bill just gets in situations.
What I'm saying though, I get what you're saying, but my deal is I feel like I'm gonna get the same results if I trade CJ McCollum and Bradley Beal straight up. Because I'm not getting nowhere out of it.
Defensively. You getting 3 more rebounds, you may get 2 more steals.
And you getting the
guy. Hey, what is CJ McCollum averaging right now?
26, I think.
26. Come on, exactly. I think he's like top the 3-point percentage and leading the league in 3 points. Like, it's not really of a drop off, I feel. I don't think that's the answer.
Anton, here's the thing though.
Yeah, almost 27.
With CJ, here's the thing about with CJ. If CJ has a bad shooting night, he's gonna have a bad shooting night throughout. If Bradley Beal starts off with a bad shooting night, he's still gonna end up with like 27, 28 points.
Yeah, so still lose the game.
But that doesn't mean anything. But look at the team that he's with, though.
He had no ball. They didn't do nothing.
But the upside you get, though, the upside you get with Bradley is matchup situations. Bradley Beal 6'7", 200, 6'5", 215, whatever he is. CJ what, 6'1", 6'2"?
CJ 6'4". There only is, and they're only.
No, he's not. No, I just
he's like
no,
6'3",
no. I just stood beside CJ, bro. I'm 6'3".
CJ 6'3". CJ
Definitely
6'3"
not.
and
Man, what
He
kind
gotta
of
be
Bradley
like
Beal?
Taller than
What,
Dame, that's what
6'4",
I'm-
6'4"?
Bradley
Dame-
Beal about 6'4", 6'5", and he bigger. But you gotta think about Bradley Beal can go to the block.
Yeah.
He can come off that wing. He can do the same things here, but he
I
can't post
understand
up
that.
He's
I
a
get what
better
you're
cutter.
saying, but I'm saying a
in
straight up.
defensive situations. In the defensive situation,
Yeah.
if they switch, you got a better chance with Bradley on a way bigger guard. You know what I'm saying? Than CJ. So that's what the only upside you gonna get with it. But
Yeah,
I
and that
like to
ain't
see
much. That's what I'm saying. That's slightly. I feel like you're not winning. That's a straight up trade.
Well, here's the other thing. Here's the other thing, Anton. Bradley Beal is a better cutter than CJ. Like Bradley Beal if you look at him, Bradley Beal gets a lot of his points too off of backdoor cuts. Like he don't need the ball in his hands to score. CJ, most of the time, he's spot up shooting, or has the ball in his hands. So with Bradley, if you can move people around and then open the floor up for Damian Lillard, because Damian Lillard gets double teamed a lot of times, and it's like, who the hell has he got to go to? You know what I'm saying? So,
but I get what you're saying, but that trade is not gonna help make them get over the edge or whatever you want to say. Just because, how can we just honestly say that Bradley Beal's been destroying the league? But yeah, what conference is he in? He's in the Eastern, and they finally getting some players there. Like he's been dominating the Eastern for so long. In the Western, you competing every night with top shooting guards. Like,
I don't think it puts him over the top. I just think it at least gets him to the next round.
It makes him
to
better.
the next what?
The next round.
That's not good enough. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Well, yeah, it's not good enough,
trade.
but I mean,
But I'm saying
to
that's
the
not gonna
next
put them
round, that's not doing nothing.
I mean, come on. Like, I mean, would they beat a healthy Golden State team with Klay Thompson coming back? Them two, Bradley Beal and Damian Lillard?
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
No.
Hell
No.
No.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That'd be a good matchup.
It'd be a good matchup.
Now it'll be a good matchup, but it's defense now at this point because you got Draymond, you got Wiseman.
Yep.
They big, bro. And Draymond
I ain't gonna lie. I like Dame, but I ain't never seen him. If y'all seen it, show me. Even though we get on Steph Curry about his defense, I never seen Dame cook Steph Curry. I mean Steph Curry. I never seen him cook him.
They be frying each other.
Yeah.
So who's winning the matchup though?
In Greece.
There ain't no way.
Most of the time,
Steph Curry, I say
guards Dame. Actually,
I think Steph Curry get the best of them. Reason being, it's a different offensive game too. Steph Curry coming off 100,000 screens too.
Thank
when
you.
He get rid of all. Dame is straight have to be 1-on-1. Steph Curry get rid of. He run all 3 threes.
So now whose fault is that? Who's playing?
No. That's what I'm saying. No, that's
real.
That's real. That's the playing style. That's the coaching style too. That's what I'm saying. That's why that makes a difference. Because you go 1-on-1 all night, you're gonna break down. Steph can get rid of the ball, chill, and cut off a screen. Easy set up shots with teams setting up. So it's a hard situation. You can't guard them screens all night. Yeah. And you switch, now Dame is guarding a footer in the block, and then it's over. Going to the footer, he's gonna bang Dame down in the block. So
It's
the
Lakers
great.
not shut that shit down. That Dame shit, the Lakers not. Oh, sorry, the Lakers not shut that down.
Look, so I will say this: if they would have traded for Beal a couple years ago, especially like when they ended up getting Nurkic before he got hurt, they would have had a better opportunity in my eyes. Talk about Portland getting further. Now that Nurkic is hurt again, he's compromised. They lost Zach Collins. They lost Myers Leonard. I mean, they lost a lot of guys. So it's just like it'll get them over the hump, but they still need help at the center position. Now, where I'm going with this is Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, and Jason Tatum. Those 3 guys, from what I've seen, have kind of been lumped in because they're like, well, who's better? You know what I mean? Like, Tatum's still young. He's got he's got upside too. Booker's been hooping in Phoenix, but this year his numbers are down. He actually has a team around him, but they're doing better. Beal, we got to see what he's going to be like on a different
winning situation.
Say it again.
In a winning situation.
In a winning situation. Yeah, on a better team. But I still think he's going to put up numbers. I mean, he's got to do everything right now. You know what I mean? Like John Wall's gone. Russell Westbrook is not the Russell Westbrook of 4 years ago. You know what I mean? He's declining, and the other guys are young or they're just not good enough. But back to my original imposed question, LeBron should have won MVP last year in my eyes over Giannis. I mean, the dude damn near averaged a triple-double. You know what I mean? And he led the league in assists. This year, I don't see him as being the MVP. I mean, he's in the conversation. But the guy that I see being the MVP early right now is Jokic. Why? They started off terrible. I'm about to say like booty. You know, there's lack of better word.
Yeah.
And they're now what, fourth in the West, sitting at like 12-8, 13-8, something like that.
12-9.
12-9, and he's balling right now. Jokic is balling right now. Like them losing is not because of him, it's because of Murray not stepping up, Harris not stepping up. I don't know why they brought back Millsap, and then of course they lost Grant in Plumlee. So I'm saying Jokic is leading the MVP for my mind right now. I mean,
That's a good one. I like that one. I can't knock it.
I like that.
Having a triple-double too, so.
Got a little slimmer, got a little more athletic.
Yeah. I mean, obviously his defense, we know he's not the greatest defender. I get that, but I mean, he's probably the best passing big man in the game right now. You know,
Hands down.
Like, I don't think we've seen a better passing big man than him in a long time.
In a long time.
I mean,
He's also leading the
Gasol-
Nuggets in all stats except for blocks, so that's a good case.
I mean, Mark Gasol was a decent passing big man. DeMarcus Cousins, for all purposes, was a decent passing big man before he had all them injuries. So,
Vlade Divac back in the day.
Yeah, but I say if you talk about big man, you got to go back to Vlade Divac, Sabonis. Like
Venus Sabonis.
Sabonis.
you're not like it ain't no big man passing right now. Like Joker is the only one that's big man. That all the big men now are scoring bigs.
yeah.
They stretch bigs. He's a true big. Him and DeMarcus is true bigs.
Yeah.
You know what? Like it's not another true big. Joel Embiid. Well, no, he stretched too. Like he can shoot a little bit, and he can go to the dribble a little bit more than a lot of these guys. He's more agile. So he's not a true big. Like you know what I'm saying? So Joker he's tough. Like
he is.
I like him, bro.
He's a point center. How many are out there?
Exactly. Complete.
But we
center.
can honestly say we can honestly be honest that the big man is weak. Is so weak in the NBA now.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's so damn. You could pick 5 good centers, and that's like wow. And it sucks. It sucks because I want to give that everybody's giving Shaq a hard time about Rudy Gobert, and I feel like because I played the position as well, like playing power forward and center as well, so I know that the feeling like Rudy Gobert. It sucks to say that he's top 5 centers in the league. Back in the days, he would have got destroyed.
Man, what?
And I'm real biased about the new generation players being so much better than the old school.
He would have got tortured, bro.
He got destroyed.
He wouldn't have had a chance, bro. He wouldn't have been. He'd been on the bench, bro.
Yeah.
More
And he's
finesse game
getting
now.
paid.
Hundreds of millions of dollars.
But in today's game, he's worth it. He's a rim protector, bro. Remember, I
Yeah.
played against him over here. He was a little young boy. He was 17 when I played against him in France. And he was beating my shit when I'm driving to the west. You feel me? Like,
All right,
you know
Mark.
what I'm saying?
I'm
So
with
you
you on
gotta
that. Mark.
think about it, bro. He's a rim protector. In the NBA, those guys are hard to come by. So
Yeah.
they're gonna get. It's like the quarterback in the NFL. It's hard to come by a great quarterback.
Yeah,
So I
he
know
long.
Shaq be giving him a hard time. I respect because it ain't like it used to be.
Yeah.
But that man is a rim protector. He got soft hands, like he can score around the rim. He's very smart, IQ wise basketball. He's very smart. He's worth that money. If you like, of course, I mean, we know what that the 400 some odd million, that's a lot. Like, damn, he ain't worth that, but come on, bro. Like, defensive player of the year, multiple, they like, come on, man. He's worth that money, bro. Like, he's tough. You're not gonna make no easy shots down there with him. And hard to beat. That starts fast breaks. That start open shots. That second possessions. Like he's a big factor for that team. So he's worth that money.
Mark, I get what you're saying, but I don't give a damn a rim protector or not. Did you see what happened to when he played against Jokic the last time? Jokic had 47, 15, and 11 on his ass. That ain't no that ain't no rim protector, right?
That was on a
Like,
back-to-back.
I didn't say Jokic
Huh?
protector.
Yeah, that's on a
but
back-to-back.
you gotta
Jokic
think
is
about it.
shooting.
Jokic
gotta
always
think
get
about
the
that,
best out of him.
No, he
You
doesn't.
gotta think about it though. Like,
Man,
when
what?
Did you not see the bubble last year?
But it don't
Gobert
matter,
was
though. Joker is
destroying
just-
their team.
No,
But
no,
Joker
he
is
was
just
not. What, having
offensively
12 points
skilled,
and
bro.
3 blocks, that ain't destroying nobody.
In the playoffs, he was destroyed. He had like 2 or 3 30-point games on him. The only reason why
I looked that up. I don't know about that one.
But look, but Joker is just a
Man,
pure
look that up,
athletic talent too, though. Joker is offensively skilled. Think about all these defenders that they had out there. Like, you gotta think about Kawhi Leonard, one of the best defenders in the league. You're not gonna stop no Durant's or no Hardens, no matter how good a defender you are. It's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. It's the NBA. You don't matter. You can put Patrick Beverly, anybody on Kyrie. He is gonna cook whoever in front of him. It does not matter.
I agree.
So, like, Joker is just nice offensively. He's stronger than Gobert. He might not be as tall, but his skill level, his IQ, he can pass. So that makes you think twice about getting up on him. He might throw a backdoor cut, fake you. You look, oh, he shoot over the top. So it's a lot. But going to the basket, he ain't about to dunk on his nigga. He gonna get that shit beat every single time. Like, get that shit out of here, boy. We starting fast break. Like, there ain't no hook, no none of that. Like, but them fades, he gonna kill Gobert slow ass.
I just feel like Gobert is not, man, that yes, defense, but you're not like it's an offensive game, like.
Yeah, true. I agree.
I put him, man, like honestly, man, I can put him and JaVale McGee is about what it was. I can get the same thing out of JaVale if I want to have my team. That's what I'm kind of.
I mean, Rudy was averaging 17 against the Nuggets that last season in the playoffs. Against the Nuggets, he was averaging 17 and almost 2 blocks a game, right? And then Jokic was averaging 26,
cooking them,
8 rebounds, yeah. So
cooking them.
But Gobert is not in the game all the time.
Hope that 100 million, you get paid 100 million, you're not in the game all the time. Come on, man.
Not in
playoffs.
when
Gobert was playing more than Jokic that series.
He's played more
It
minutes.
comes down to a couple things, right? We don't really appreciate just defense, really. We like scoring. And you want to root for a guy to improve his game, his overall game. Right? You just don't want to see him just stagnate and just not improve offensively.
Right.
I think that's what Shaq is like. Well, you got to do it both ends. You got to keep getting better.
I agree.
He ain't getting better on the old man. He ain't getting better at all.
But
he was crying. He was crying about not making
though.
All-Star. Dude, you don't deserve an All-Star.
He can't get better on the old. He got Spite on the team. He's not gonna touch that ball.
Spider.
That's not what he's there for. When you sign contract, I bet you some money right now. I can go in Rudy Gobert contract and I put money on this right now that it is not an offensive clause nowhere in it.
So that proves my case. You're not worth
I bet you some money. I bet you money is not he don't gotta never gotta get good at offense. He ain't gotta make a dunk or a layup. I guarantee you in his contract, it's about pure defense, rebound, and making second shots. And I bet you some money. That's why he got.
Hey, Vegas. You heard this. Let's make this a bet in Vegas. Money on no offensive clause and Gobert's contract.
Straight up. I guarantee you. I know it ain't. Because if that was the case,
too. He don't deserve that, man.
If that was the case,
that's a one-time prop bet.
He'll get way more money. If that was the case, he'd get way more money than what he get right now if he had an offensive clock. Because he would have had to work on that game. He ain't even thought about working on his offensive game. You can't be in the league that tall and ain't changed nothing on the offensive end.
Well, how good can you be on defense, though? What else do you need to work on defense?
He should be averaging 24 and 15.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But he ain't doing that.
That's big numbers.
He should be able to do it. You should be getting every daggone board. They should be
Hey.
giving you the ball in the post. You can be getting wherever the hell you want
Hey,
on the
that's
post.
how-
Nobody
That's how
talking
we
to you.
feel. That's how we feel because we American. We dogs. He is a French. I've been over here 10 years. They do their job. They do their job. His job is not to score. His job is to play defense, rebound, and get everybody else involved. That's why he got those millions. He doing his job.
Yeah.
Team player.
Well, he needs to step his
team
job up.
player.
In the NBA, centers are shooting threes. So even if you don't have an offensive game, man, get back and just shoot 100 threes, a 1,000 threes a day.
I agree.
Do you
work
think
on
Clint
that,
Capella
man.
should have got that contract? Because he's averaging almost identical to what
I like
Clint
him.
Capella is.
I'd take him any day over Gobert, though.
I mean,
For
they got the same stats pretty much, except
I'm
Yeah.
just trying to find bargains.
I
If I can get
Clint.
Capella at 15 mil, 14 mil, all right, I'll take him.
For sure. And, yeah, and he's gonna go hard.
mean, I guess some players just aren't paid to shoot. I mean, look at Ben Simmons. He ain't paid to shoot apparently because he
I
ain't
wouldn't
doing it.
I pay him not to shoot
but-
though.
But he can get you 30 because he's gonna attack you so much and he's that
Yeah.
big.
But he
He's
ain't
not gonna
getting
stop it.
30.
6'10" point guard.
Yeah, no,
Can't stop that.
No, but his job is to run the offense. He don't have to score neither. But he's gonna run that offense. He's gonna get you them assists. He's gonna get you those blocks. He's gonna get you those steals. He's gonna get you those extra points. He's gonna get you what you need to get.
Cool.
And
And
you're
they
not
still
gonna
ain't
stop
making the finals unless he
And you-
starts
No,
shooting.
hell no. Of
Hey,
course
no,
they not.
honestly,
Of
I
course
like
they
how
not.
Doc, they might make it because I liked how when they played against the Lakers, and I liked how Doc Rivers is using them. He's like whenever the offense is set, he's like making them more of a like a slasher. You
A
know what I'm
slasher
saying?
cut to the rack.
Yeah,
Get
like
to
you
him.
said, extra points, kind of like
Extra
a kind of-
points, those
yeah.
extra little
He
points.
had
bro.
Rondo, so he knows.
Bro,
Yeah,
but once that fast break off the rim, you best believe Ben Simmons got that ball
Yes,
in his
sir.
hand. He's about to score.
Yes, sir. It's going to him first. He's starting to
Yeah.
break. Then when he get that half court, get a ball up, you come down and go to that block.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Even ain't no many three guards gonna guard him on the block. He big.
Oh yeah, with that. So are you taking the Sixers over the Celtics, Nets, and Bucks to go to the final?
I'm taking them
Me?
over the Celtics. I'm not taking them over the Nets, and I'm taking them over the Bucks.
Yeah, Mars, you
Same.
okay?
Yeah, for real. Because them Nets.
Them Nets is different. You got Durant. I like Kyrie. Kyrie, my boy. You got Harden, but you got Durant.
I mean,
That's different.
If the Nets stay in third,
Ooh.
then they'll have to face them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see them beat the Nets now.
You don't
Ain't
see them beating
nobody-
the Nets?
Ain't nobody
The
in the East
Nets?
beating the Nets.
You don't see them beating the Nets?
Nobody in the East is beating the Nets.
Boy, who in the East gonna beat the Nets?
The Sixers can beat them.
No,
The Bucks can possibly get
No.
nah.
In the playoffs?
Question.
no.
In the playoffs?
7 games.
Not in the
Bro,
playoffs.
listen to me. You got Durant and Kyrie. James Harden, we're not worried about him right now. You got two champions on your team at the point and the three. Nah.
And
But
then
You're
you
you
not
got
stopping
some
that,
people
bro.
on the bench to give you some defense.
And
Because
then
they
you got
ain't
You don't. You ain't got to. They gonna both go for 50. They go for 40, and then James Harden gonna go 30. That's
And James Harden,
110
James Harden
right
just
there.
showed the playoffs?
Averaging 11 assists.
They gonna play enough defense to get the point. They just need a no second chance. Miss a shot, one rebound. Let's go down the court and let's get them work. Like it's that simple.
It's gonna be so late in the season. They're gonna be tired of running around with those dudes, man. It's like
Them
they're
dudes
gonna
is
be
a
able to score
problem,
so
bro.
much.
people
better
gonna,
hope
people,
that they can.
when they run up on them, it's gonna be tough. Any one of them can just like, you know what? We tired. Kyrie, your turn. All right, Kyrie tired. You know what? Harden, your turn. Harden, you tired. Durant, your turn. Matter of
I'm
fact,
gonna
we're going back to Harden. We're going back to Kyrie. How you gonna stop that?
I want to pose this question to y'all. Because I think that they need a bench. Do you think they would be better off if they were to say trade Kyrie to the Clippers, grab a Lou Williams and a Marcus Morris?
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
All right.
I
What?
think it would be.
That's not
Lou
good
Williams
enough
and-
for Kyrie.
Lou Williams
So
and
you gonna put Kyrie in
Kyrie?
a terrible situation?
No, man,
That's a bad
Why
trade.
would you?
that's
But
not
why would
of
you?
value
Need,
at
why would
all.
you need Kyrie there with Paul George and Kawhi? You already got Patrick Beverly. Just run an offense like that. You don't need Kyrie
or
there.
trade him for Patrick Beverly and Lou Williams. Get some
No,
type of bench
no.
over to the Nets because they ain't gonna win unless they have some type of bench.
Listen to
Kyrie
me, bro.
That's not enough. You would have to deplete the Clippers. bench to
Yeah,
get Kyrie.
yeah, man.
That's not enough.
Nah.
You, like of
Get
value.
you, okay, I'm just talking about for contracts purposes. You can
Yeah,
you can bring Reggie Jackson, Lou Williams, and Morris, or Reggie Jackson, Patrick Beverly, and more. I don't care. You need some
That's
type
not
of bench on the
That's
next
not
team in
worth
order for them to
Kyrie. That's not worth Kyrie. I'm not giving them for Kyrie.
Maybe if you get like a Sexton and a Drummond.
Yeah, I need a couple
Yeah,
more. Like,
that's-
I got no upside in Reggie Jackson. I got no upside in Marcus Morris. And Patrick Beverly don't do shit for me but argue and foul motherfuckers. So, excuse my language, but no, Pat, no. I can't do that. No. It ain't gonna happen.
I think it could work. I think it could work.
Nah. Nah.
What type of bench do you think they need then?
They need to have some type of, well, they do need a defensive presence on the bench, that's for sure. And I know they grabbed Shumpert. I get it. We'll see what he's still got in the tank. But they also need, if they were to give up Kyrie, of course you want to get some scoring back. Which is why I said Lou Williams, because I don't even know if the Clippers even want Lou Williams.
Or you could always flip a Joe Harris.
Yep.
I don't know, but Joe Harris is a good
You
shooter.
have to work out a 3-team trade. Kyrie is too valuable compared to those
Mhm.
players.
Yeah.
You'd have to
Send
bring
him
a
to the
third
Heat.
team in there to get Kyrie to go. Like, he's too much. He's too valuable for those bench players. Of value.
Okay, I feel you. Well, we'll see how it works out, fellas. We'll see how it works out. Now I want to kind of switch gears here, fellas. In this topic, we have a running topic on the show, specifically between, and it's not between particular people, but it's between particular sports. I know I didn't give y'all a heads up on this one, but I want to ask this and pose this question to y'all. So,
Hey, sorry. Let me sorry to cut y'all, but I'm gonna have to bounce out of here because my wife is killing me. So I'm gonna have to check. Sorry, man.
no problem.
Giving me a hard time. So much good stuff, man.
No problem, Jeezy.
Appreciate y'all having me on, man.
All right,
Mark,
cool,
get
cool.
in.
All right, boy,
We gotta continue this. Hopefully, if y'all get
Yeah,
on
for sure,
tomorrow or some whatever, I'll be on.
We will. Y'all make sure y'all go, for everybody that follows the show, go follow Tweezy Talks, man. Go check out the show, subscribe, leave a comment. Got some good stuff over there, man.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Good
All right,
talk,
bro.
man.
Be good, bro.
All right,
Yeah.
man.
All
It
right.
was a pleasure.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Fellas, this will be this is the last topic that I have I want to ask you guys. So when we have this certain discussions, because we do have discussions about MMA and boxing, right? This is my take on this because we saw Conor make the switch and go from MMA to boxing, right?
Mhm.
And a lot of us didn't think he'd do well, and he didn't do well. He lost to Mayweather. Okay. Now, my question I want to pose to you is, which one is harder to transition from, going from boxing to MMA or going from MMA to boxing? And I've had C-Mac and Greg talk about this, or C-Mac and G-Money talk about this. Marsh, I want to ask you first, which one do you think is harder to transition from?
I would say boxing to MMA. Reason being because you can use your feet as submissions now. You know, when you can put it in an equal sense because MMA going to boxing is hard now too because you can't do that.
Right.
It's straight hand.
Right.
So maybe in a bigger picture, it could be MMA going to boxing, but with boxing, a boxer going into the MMA getting caught with one of those leg kicks to the leg or to the ribs to the head or getting put in an arm bar, it's going to be a scary situation. Yes. So I really think going from boxing to MMA will be a lot tougher, especially with the physicality part of it for sure.
Yes.
This question changes every time.
What do you mean
Yeah,
it
I
changes
know.
every time?
It changed. It
It's never the
What
changed.
do you
same
mean it
question.
changes every time?
It's never the same
We
question.
started.
It
We
is the
started
same
with
question.
what? No, we started
Which
with
loss would be worse for what sport was the question.
Yeah.
I have two of them. Relax.
Okay.
It always
Okay.
changes.
Okay. Mar, since they want to do it, which loss would be
Well, we're
worse?
just saying we don't want to be like called
Okay.
out for.
Okay. Well, here.
I know. Yeah.
I'll do it like this then. So you don't want to stay a consistent question. Mars and DC, which loss would be worse? A boxer winning in the MMA or an MMA winning in boxing?
Mm.
I think a boxer winning in the MMA is a worse loss for the MMA than a MMA fighter winning in the boxing ring. That's my take. They disagree with me.
I don't know, man. That's hard because I mean, MMA it's
Yeah.
mixed martial arts. You're learning more than one art compared to boxing. Boxing is just one.
And that's what I'm saying. Because you think about it, Lamar, so it goes exactly to what you were saying, which is why the question is pretty much on the same page with what I was talking about. If you're a boxer going to the MMA, what happens? You can get kicked in the leg, you can get submitted. Okay, there's much more that goes on in the MMA than there does in boxing. Now, I get boxing, you know, you're used to going on longer rounds and whatnot, but you're not as aggressive as you are in the MMA. So if you get kicked in the leg and you can get punched as well, it's worse if a boxer comes out, catches you, and ends up winning like that than if you have an MMA fighter going to the ring in the boxing ring and win a boxing match. Because obviously they're not going to be equipped and you know, ready for the longer rounds and ready for a more, if you want, civilized you know, sport technique.
Yeah. But the thing about a boxer is like the movement of a boxer is always prepared anyway. So if you think about, if you get like a Mayweather against somebody in the MMA and Mayweather is there, you doing a roundhouse kick, he's so quick anyway. Doesn't matter how long it is, a roundhouse kick is a split second slower than a jab.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't hit him with a jab or a quick hook, it's gonna be very hard to hit Mayweather with a roundhouse. Now, this the scary thing coming out of roundhouse. Your defense for that split second is loose.
It is.
This is where Mayweather can catch you slipping. Big bink, a quick two can put you down quickly. So it's very hard in that sense. But if he get caught with one of those kicks in the legs or something like that, one kick it to Mayweather's little legs, it might snap it.
Well, it's more than just a kick to the leg. I mean, they're wrestlers too.
They wrestle it too.
Like,
they get tired. That's
you
tiring.
got to be able to get up under them. Like if you can get up under them and lift them off the ground, it's a little trouble for them. But to a boxer's standpoint, they know how to hit somebody that dips down low.
Exactly.
So if a guy's coming in, you know, for the takedown, you know, with the grapple, and he's just a split second too late, you get caught one of them quick uppercuts. It's just a quick one,
Right.
and it's gonna stun him, gonna move him backwards. He's gonna come back at him. Just that's it. So I don't know, man. It's all to their training, you know. It's like
I agree.
Our point was, what would be more shocking to you? McGregor catching Mayweather and either outboxing him or catching him and winning, or would you be more shocked that Mayweather caught Conor McGregor?
I'd be more shocked. Yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
I'd say if Conor caught more, if Conor was to caught Mayweather and beat him, I'd be way more shocked.
Yeah, that's
what we were saying.
In the boxing,
yeah,
but I'm saying, but if Mayweather caught McGregor in the MMA, you wouldn't be more shocked.
No, I wouldn't be shocked at all. I think Mayweather's more quick. He's quicker than.
That's crazy.
He's quicker than.
How are you shocked?
Because you already expecting, because at the beginning of a fight anyway, it's always on 2 feet anyway. You starting off up top. Mayweather has the advantage anytime you're on 2 feet. If you're not on the ground with Mayweather, you're at a disadvantage. So if Conor can't get him to the ground within split second, Mayweather's gonna pick him apart. And the gloves they use in MMA is a lot different than boxing gloves. So you got a little, one of
He'd
them
probably be
things, one of
quicker.
them quick uppercuts is gonna put him to sleep.
His uppercut would probably be a lot quicker in MMA. The
Yeah,
glove is
exactly.
smaller.
Way quicker. Way quicker, yeah.
And we were saying that, like, if you lose in MMA, that's your fault in training because you weren't prepared for your opponent. In boxing, it's not really the case. It's the factors are so much smaller in boxing rather than MMA. You could lose to someone in a grapple. You could lose someone knockout. In Adesanya's fight, like he destroyed I forgot his name. He destroyed his leg, and also McGregor got his leg destroyed too. And then that took him partially out of the game. Easy to take out from there.
Yeah, once McGregor's leg was taken out because he's known as a striker, he couldn't do anything. That's what I'm saying. If a boxer comes in, they get their leg taken out, it's over. But
if you're jumping straight into it, yeah. But I mean, do they get time to train for it? So give them a year of training.
I'm just saying.
I think Mayweather would still take out McGregor.
I agree.
With the proper training over a year of training.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
It's possible. It's definitely possible. Because imagine
but it's harder though.
It's harder for what?
For Mayweather to take out McGregor with a year of training than it would be for McGregor to go in the ring and take out Mayweather.
No.
Different feet. You gotta have quicker feet in a boxing ring versus
all Mayweather needs to learn is defensive takedowns, like being able to defend McGregor trying to take him down in wrestling. And that's not I'm not saying that's easy to do, but it's not like the most complicated method to pick up within a year. Within a year, Mayweather for sure can be able to defend someone's takedowns.
Especially with Mayweather work ethic and his mind of fighting, period. Like he's not gonna take nothing less than being great. So he's gonna go to the extreme to become somebody not to lose. So it'll be tough for McGregor anytime he run up on Mayweather, no matter where he at. Anybody, really. His hand speed is just incredible. His head movement is incredible. His IQ, he know how to pick you apart. He's patient. And in a boxing ring, in any type of fight, when somebody's patient, it's hard to beat them.
Right.
To our point, you don't see celebrity MMA fights. You see celebrity boxing fights.
Yeah. Why? Because
it's easy. It's easier to pick up.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So if it's easier to pick up, then an MMA fighter can come over there and pick that up quicker. A boxer going into the MMA is not going to do that. That's why it was more shocking to me if they pick it up. That's why you don't see, to your point, that's why you don't see celebrity MMA fighters.
Because the fact that it's easier to pick up means someone coming into MMA and losing is just, it's not shocking.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you expecting to lose, you come in the MMA fight.
Yeah.
Like MMA, like you expecting it. But Conor coming into a boxing ring against Mayweather, like, it's no way Conor's going to beat Mayweather.
It's so hard to defend.
There's
boxing.
No way Mayweather, to me, is coming over into the MMA world and going to beat McGregor in the MMA world.
I think so. Because McGregor, you got to think about when you about to do a takedown, your hands is open. That is the wrong situation to be with Mayweather. You cannot be open at no point of time. Before you can grapple, he can caught you with 2 or 3. And it's no way you can recover from that.
There's so many different things you have to defend in MMA that a great boxer, if you put a great boxer against a great wrestler, that's a tough matchup.
Right, but you're talking about the takedown situation. Fine. If you talk about the takedown situation, okay, fine. You get kicked in the leg? Come on. You think they're going to be ready for that?
But think about
they're going to be ready for that.
Mayweather can always use his hands through either sport. He'll always be able to use his hands.
Block a kick in the leg like that, though?
I'm not talking about a block to the kick in the leg.
That's what I'm talking about.
But Pete, do you see Mayweather you ever see Mayweather in the boxing ring where somebody charge at him and how he throw his hands up and he take them 2-3 steps back and maneuver? That's the same thing as dodging a leg kick. He's ducking it. He's moving back a whole 2 feet off a jump back. That's the same. But this the thing about Mayweather. He can step back. And as you kicking in a head kick, he's stepping back. So you didn't miss. And by the time you turn your head back around, you done got caught.
Right. I'm just saying if you are reckless enough to go for that, sure. But if you're talking, I'm just talking about going for the legs. Going for the legs, they ain't gonna be ready for that.
But think about this. Think about what MMA fighter would not think twice to get in the ring with Mayweather. They gonna still think this man is the greatest boxer of all time, maybe to them. They have to know that I can use my feet, but my hand is not as good as him. What is my strategy? They're gonna try to grapple him. And that's where a lot of MMA fighters gonna mess up at, is where they're gonna try to grapple, and that uppercut is gonna catch you.
I think a lot of them are going
They're not gonna think about the feet. They're not gonna think about the feet because they're so worried about blocking their face because of his hands. So they're not gonna think about using their feet in a fight. They're gonna think about guarding their face. And that's where they're gonna get banged up at.
I think a lot of them will. I think a lot of them will use their feet and go for that versus worrying.
You leaving your body and your head open there. What you gonna do?
Are you talking about like a calf kick, or are you talking about like a kick to the head?
No. I said to the legs. I'm talking about a calf kick. You take out the legs, they ain't gonna be able to strike you like they want to. Them legs you take out, easier to take down. That's all I'm saying.
You gotta twist your body with a certain kick, with certain leg, calf kick or leg kick. One, if you're southpaw or orthodox, it depends. Whatever your front kick is gonna be your quickest. Right. So if you gotta turn that body, you giving Mayweather time to step. You can't do it unless the only way you're gonna do is a whole kick. You're gonna do a whole 360 if he steps to the other side. So you gotta be short. So if he cutting that ring off just like in boxing, you only gonna get one kick anyway.
Right, but
so he's taking one away from you anyway. So now you fighting with 2 hands and 1 leg when you thought you had both. So he already found one advantage. Now he just gotta stop you from kicking him enough to tag you a couple times to weaken you up too. Because you can take more leg kicks than you can jaw punches, believe me.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Like, that's what I'm saying. So you get caught 4 or 5 times in the face, you can take 4 or 5 to the leg before you take 4 or 5 to the face.
But with boxers, their legs aren't used to that. You get kicked like that, you're gonna be like.
You're mistaken if you think Mayweather is just gonna stick to just typical boxing.
Take away your ground and your levitation to be able to do that, man.
That comes to the training. They would have to train for that.
Yeah, they would have to train. That's for sure. But to not have that, to try to train for that.
You're letting this man loose. Like his hands could be registered as lethal weapons, and you're giving him more room on how he can hit his opponent. Yes. You're mistaken. Exactly. You're mistaken.
For real.
I feel you, but
he can use elbows and everything now.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
If they train to get that, I still think that it's the other way. But I mean, I hear what y'all are saying. But we'll continue to have this discussion long after. I mean, this is one of those discussions going to continue to go on and on and on.
Just for the record, though, I do believe Marshall. I do, stand with Marshall. I think it'd be weird to see a boxer come in and be able to win. I think if he did win, he'd probably catch him early with the hands.
Yeah.
But our original argument was about a long time ago when we started talking about this, was about which loss would be worse for the brand.
Yeah.
So that's why I brought up the whole McGregor and Mayweather analogy, because I always felt that if Mayweather lost in the boxing community, that would take a bigger hit than an MMA.
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of what I was.
Because Conor lost, and they was like, "Well, I mean, we expected it anyway." Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But if Mayweather would have lost, he'd be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe he took his first loss to somebody from MMA." What the you know what I mean?
Obviously, in their respective sport, yeah. But at the same time, if Mayweather, because obviously Mayweather was defeated. If he came into the MMA and let's say Conor was defeated, and then he were to defeat Conor, that to me says, oh damn, he just took his first loss in the MMA to this guy that just came out of boxing. You feel me? I feel like that would be worse to me and a worse loss for the MMA brand than it would be for Conor going into the ring in beating an undefeated Mayweather. That's all I'm saying.
It's tough because I think Mayweather, like you said, you can catch him early and put him out. Like, and then you train, and then Mayweather can also use his legs. He ain't gotta be the best striker with the legs or the best kicker. He can just connect enough to keep kind of off balance to use his hands, you know. So, I mean, it's tough.
Training up
Connor-
to take the punishment. Learn how to take some of the punishment.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
Bloodsport.
Connor's a striker too.
He is, but
My thing is the boxing community, the whole reputation of boxing is so sacred and so fragile at this point, you know.
Yeah,
that
I agree.
MMA is just like, okay, we'll just get another guy. Like we just
Yeah.
care about blood and knockouts and stuff. It'll go on.
yeah.
I think if you take out one of their best, you take out boxing as one of their best all-time greats by MMA guy, I think that just
It tarnished the sport a little bit off.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And for me, all I was arguing was that if you have a boxer come into MMA, because MMA, some MMA fighters think boxing is soft. You know what I mean? So you got an MMA guy a boxing guy that comes in and wins in MMA. They're like, this soft guy just beat the next MMA guy that's rougher and tougher. It's like, I got to come up and cover up for, you know, one of our guys losing to this soft fighter. That's all I was coming out for.
yeah, like the boxing world, like you said, is so sacred. That's why it's crazy now. Like you said, Lamar Odom situation, the Paul brothers and all those guys. It's like come on, bro. Like this ain't, you know what I'm saying? This ain't really what you do.
Yeah.
These guys take this sport right here as a deadly sport.
Yeah.
Like you can get in and have your first fight of your career can be your last fight of your career too, any given night, bro. So they take that so prideful, and then you got these guys is like, let's be honest, and making a mockery of their sport.
Yeah.
Come on, let's be real. Like Nate Robinson, what was you doing?
Yeah.
Like you a basketball. Let's just be honest, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, wow, that's not you. Why would you do that? Like, you don't have to be. You gonna always be relevant. You a 3-time dunk champion. You gonna always be relevant.
Right.
You ain't got to box.
Right.
Yeah.
They think it's easy.
don't go, Nate.
But now, you know, it and like I said, it's a good conversation. We will continue to always have, you know what I mean? It's gonna go on and on, you know, different people will come in and out and get different opinions, but I appreciate you guys, you know, being on and giving your opinions, man. This is a good talk. But fellas, I think that's gonna be it for the show, man. I mean, we had a really, really good show.
Dope.
Yeah.
You know, C-Mac, G Money, DC, King Swerve, Marsh, man. I appreciate having all of y'all on, man. I really
appreciate you, bro.
This is really, really good. As always, go follow us under Stats versus Facts Sports Talk on YouTube. We got the Spotify and Anchor come back. Obviously, you know, if you ain't got that VS, what you listening to, C-Mac?
Listening to some BS. That's what you're listening to, my good sir.
.fm.
BS, you listening to some BS.fm. You feel me? Follow us on SVF Sports Talk on Twitter and Instagram. DC, where can we follow you at if you want us to follow you at?
Give that plug.
Yeah, DRC 1127 on Twitter. I gotta find my Instagram. I haven't been on there in so long. So I still got it. I know I do, but I gotta go find that. I'm sure it's somewhere along the lines of DC in there, you know. So.
I feel you. And Lamarsh, where can they go follow you at, my brother?
Man, let's go to King Swerve 5, man, on my Instagram, man. That's the same on Twitter too. It's the same.
And also, please make sure y'all go and follow Just Legendary.
Just Legendary Co. Yeah, that's the brand.
Legendary Co. This is brand. He's got
We'll be relaunching the 1st of March. I'm relaunching everything, so we back.
Yeah, has some fire clothing. You know, y'all go check that out and go copy it.
We'll go check it out. You got pre-orders already, or is it just you can come
on? No, our pre-order should be up in like 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
I have the pre-orders and everything. The website is being revamped, so I have everything dropping fully March 1st.
All right, cool.
You've had this for what? 4, 5, 6 years.
4
something?
years. 4 years now. Yeah. 4
Yeah.
years now.
I remember when you first put it up, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta follow that right in there. You know what I mean?
The COVID was crazy. I slowed it down due to, you know what I'm saying. I wanted to make sure everything was good with that first, you know. But now everything is clearing up. So I'm back to business, man. I'm back to working, man. So
that's a bet. You know, that coronavirus was crazy.
Hey, that right there that's been crazy. And it's still crazy.
Yeah.
Playing without fans is something I never thought I'd see in my career, but it's still beautiful. It's basketball, man. You gotta love it. You feel me?
Yeah. That's really honestly, that's crazy. Crazy. Well, yeah, man.
Wow.
All y'all enjoy the Super Bowl, fans. We will be back next week.
Yeah.
And for we also appreciate Tweezy being on. Go follow him on his IG. Tweezy. I think it's Tweezy Talks.
Tweezy Talks.
I think it should be Tweezy Talks on his IG.
Yeah, Tweezy Talks is his IG. I'm gonna make sure I got it all right. Yeah, just Tweezy_Talks. That's his IG, and then go follow him on Tweezy Talks on YouTube as well. So for Tweezy himself, King Swerve, DC, C-Mac, and G Money, this has been your boy Marsh, and we will catch y'all next time on that. We'll catch y'all next time.
All right, bye.
Peace.